it's Melanie. Welcome back to my channel, I Heart Stitching. Don't forget to subscribe for weekly fun video tutorials. And today I'm going to talk to you about Craft South, which is something I just did this past weekend in Nashville with Anna Maria Horner and Amy Butler. So I'm just going to recap that a little bit, and then I'm going to do a little haul and show you what I bought in the pop-up shop. So I went to Nashville. I met up with my mom. My mom lives in Northern Virginia, so we kind of met up in Nashville, and which was so great because my mom recently had major surgery and she wasn't sure that she was going to be able to attend this event. So really special that she was able to come. We basically were at a big studio. They had a whole bunch of different sewing machines, and we came in and Anna Maria Horner kind of did her opening remarks, showed us some of the things she's been working on, and then we sort of just were able to ask questions, kind of just bounce ideas off of her, get inspiration from her fabric. We went to her home on Saturday night. We ate a yummy catered Greek meal, and we had live bluegrass music from some family members of hers. So it was just a fun environment. It just seemed kind of like a family. It was like, you know, everyone loves to sew, and so you kind of already have that in common. It was really easy to talk to everybody, kind of like hear their background, where they're from, and what they like to sew, what they like to make. So Amy Butler did a color workshop also. We made color inspiration boards, and I'll pop some pictures up that I took. Anna Maria is just a great designer, number one, and she was just a fun person to be around, had tons of knowledge. She's got some really fun, you know, endeavors that are going to be coming up here soon, so it was fun to hear some of the background and behind the scenes of her business. Anyway, it was a really fun trip. I was so glad to be able to go. I came back with all these ideas and just like excited to work on new projects. So the project that I started working on while I was there is my daughter Ainsley, who just turned 3, her twin size bed quilt. So I really had been struggling with what to do. I was just not really sure. I had this concept in my mind, but I just hadn't really sat down and tried to draw it out and figure out how it was going to work. So this is what it is though. So it's basically these blocks with these, you know, they kind of look like flying geese, but they're half square triangles and a one solid piece. And it's going to be 4 pieces total. Here's the other piece that I haven't attached to it yet. So there's going to be this one kind of large block on the one side of the quilt, and then I'm going to have this pink patchwork and these fun Sarah Jane prints for the rest of the quilt. So I'll keep you posted on what I'm doing, but I finally got the details hashed out and you know, the plan set for Ainsley's quilt. So that was what I was working on. Here's kind of my bundle of what my fabrics are. I brought so much with me, and then I bought a bunch while I was there. So the solids are all from Anna Maria Horner's fabrics, and then I brought the Sarah Jane fabrics with me, and so this is kind of my bundle that I'm going to be working with for Ainsley's quilts. And while I was there, Anna Maria was mentioning using voile on the back of quilts, and I've never used voile on the back of a quilt, but I love having that extra softness on the back and that extra kind of drapey feel. I've sewed with voile before, but not necessarily in quilts. I don't think I've ever sewn with it in a quilt. So I decided I'm going to put this voile fabric on the back of Ainsley's quilt. So I bought enough yardage for that. Real high quality fabric, but it's got, you know, real nice kind of drape to it. It's really soft, and I'm going to do a little bit of hand quilting on the quilt. So she said that this fabric is really good for doing that. So I'm going to kind of try something a little bit new in those solid kind of flying geese looking shapes. I'm going to add some hand stitching in there with this. Another thing I bought, this is pearl cotton in these colors. This is one of an inspired palette of pearl cotton by Anna Maria Horner, perfect for hand quilting and needle crafts. So I picked up this palette. The only pearl cotton I have is white, so I thought this was a good selection. These kind of lighter shades will be a really fun addition to Ainsley's quilt, so I'm going to use this for that. I also bought Anna Maria Horner's book, Anna Maria's Needleworks Notebook. I love needle crafts. I've done a lot of embroidery, and I haven't been as into it lately, and seeing how much she does with it really kind of re-inspired that love of handwork. I love to be able to work on these kind of projects at night when I'm hanging out with my husband or my family and I don't want to necessarily be at my sewing machine. I want to be involved with the family, but I also kind of want to be working on a project. So that's why I picked up this book, and she signed it for me, which was really fun. There's some really fun projects in here, and I thought it'd be a good addition to my library. Also, I picked up some Amy Butler note cards. I was all out of note cards, and she had this set in there. So I picked this up. A lot of people helped out with my kids while I was gone, so I wanted to be able to kind of handwrite some notes, and on Amy Butler's fabric kind of designs would be kind of a perfect little thank you note. So now I'm going to show you a little bit of the fabric that I bought. Anna Maria's fabric mostly. I don't think I picked up any Amy Butler this time. There wasn't a huge selection of Amy Butler. I love her stuff though. She does great stuff. This was a new fabric Anna Maria Horner has out. I'll take close-ups of all this stuff. It has this cute little heart. Just a good addition to my stash. I don't exactly have something in mind for it, but my daughter will love it. And this is from Pretty Potent, her new line that's out. Here are some other bundles that I picked up. I'll show you some close-ups. I'm not going to show every single fabric up close. Here was a bundle of solids that I picked up. I pulled out a bunch of the kind of more pinky tones for Ainsley's quilt. Those were solids that I already showed you. So there's this one. And then here are some of the other things. Just some bundles of the new line. Really fun fabric. I haven't seen the new line in person, so it was really fun to see these and just incorporate this in my stash. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. I also picked up some of this. I love this fabric. It's a linen, and I made Ainsley a skirt out of it and used up all of what I had. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh! You know, it's kind of hard to find, and I missed it being in my collection. There's a couple of projects that I wish I had had it for. So I just love this print so much, so I picked this one up too. So part of going to the conference, we had a goodie bag. So these are some of the things in the goodie bag that we got. We got a fat quarter bundle of some more fabric and a scrap bag with some fabric from different lines. I also got some ribbons. These are just gorgeous ribbons. I've never used any of these before, but I think they're really fun, especially for bags or little things. So they're just really well designed, and I love the colors. So I picked up a bunch of different options for these. So then also in our goodie bags, we have just some little, you know, flyers, the new Parson Gray fabric that's coming out. That's Amy Butler's husband. You know, just some pictures, little coupon codes and things like that. An Amy Butler bag pattern. This Anna Maria Horner quilt pattern, which I love, and I saw it in person. It's just gorgeous in person. Quilt pattern. Pillow pattern. A sample of some ribbon. A month of Creative Bug, which Creative Bug is kind of like Craftsy. They have a lot of instructional videos from really great designers actually. So we have a month of free Creative Bug. So I'm excited to go in there and kind of check some of those videos out. Okay, so that was it for the goodie bag. Then I also bought this honey bun poofs. I wanted to make these for a long time, and I like the styling of these. So I picked this up. I want to add some of these to like the kids' rooms, and I think it's just a good pattern to kind of have on hand. So I picked that up. And then the last thing, that's a lot. My mom totally spoiled me. She bought most of this stuff for me. My birthday's coming up, so she's not allowed to buy a single thing for my birthday, Mom, if you're watching this video. No birthday presents. So the last thing, I actually already started working on this on the plane ride home. This cross stitch pattern, if you can see that. I just love this butterfly, or it's a moth, I guess. Yeah, I'm excited to finish it. Okay guys, so that's it. That's my Craft South weekend and my haul, all the fun little goodies that I brought home with me. You'll be seeing probably a lot of these little things in some upcoming video tutorials. Let me know what your favorite thing about a community of sewing is. It was just so fun to get up with these ladies and just have this kind of community of, there was no judgment or competition. It was just, you know, such a fun experience, just seeing what other people are working on, and everybody just being so encouraging and lovely to be around. I was just so excited to be there. So thanks so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.